I have a story for you today. A story of times long ago when there were no roads, no railways, and no buildings, no clothes, and no crops. Where did man live then? How did he survive? He lived in dark dungeon caves, hunted animals, and ate wild fruits. Frightened of jungle fire, he would run miles away, use weapons of stone to save himself from wild animals. Such was the life of early man, unimaginable for humans today.
What do you think we are talking about? Yes, we are talking about the wildlife that our ancestors, the early man, lived. They used to live in jungle and it was a tough life because they were in continuous competition with the carnivores for their food. Let us now learn more about early man.
You all must have heard that humans have evolved from apes. Human evolution is the evolutionary process that led to the emergence of anatomically modern humans, beginning with evolutionary history of primates, in particular genus Homo, and leading to the emergence of Homo sapiens as a distinct species of the hominid family, the great apes. This process was gradual, from the animal that walked on four limbs to humans who walked erect on two legs. The life of this early man can be studied in three stages: the Paleolithic Age or Old Stone Age, the Mesolithic period, the Middle Stone Age, and Neolithic Age, when man learnt agriculture. Today we are going to learn about the Old Stone Age.
The Old Stone Age has been known as the Paleolithic period by the archaeologists. This comes from two Greek words, paleo, meaning old, and lithos, meaning stone. Hence the name Old Stone Age. This period extends from about 2 million years ago to about 12,000 years ago. This long stretch is again divided into three: the lower, the middle, and the upper Paleolithic period. This period covers 99% of human prehistory. This was followed by the Mesolithic Age and the Neolithic Age.
The Paleolithic man was a hunter and gatherer. He lived in caves in the forests, used stone tools, and always lived in groups. Discovery of fire transformed his life. Let us learn more about these aspects of the life of Paleolithic period. Man was a hunter-gatherer in the Old Stone Age and led a nomadic life. He could not live in a place for long as the animal and plant resources would not be available. Hence, the people moved in search of animals and plants.
They would hunt wild animals, catch birds, fish, gather fruits, nuts, roots, leaves, seeds, and eggs. None of these was an easy job. They had to be alert and quick in their movements and identify edible fruits and be away from the poisonous ones. Plants grew according to the seasons, hence, they had to find out about the ripening season of different fruits.
They needed water for survival, so they moved in search of lakes, streams, and rivers. They would search for their prey and use spears and arrows to kill them. These weapons would have wooden or bone handles with stone edges. Early man would take shelter in caves to protect themselves from wild animals, rain, storm, and heat. They would prefer to live in groups always. Archaeologists found tools made of stone used by early man. It is likely that they made tools of stone, wood, and bones, of which stone tools have best survived. These tools were put to a variety of uses, like cutting meat and bone, scrape barks of trees, make spears and arrows for hunting, digging the ground, stitching clothes made out of animal skins. You will be surprised to know that early man had an artistic temperament. Many of the caves where they lived had paintings on the walls that can be seen even today. We can see wild animals, hunting scenes drawn with great accuracy and skill. One of the best examples of this can be seen at Bhimbetka near Bhopal in Madhya Pradesh. This is a Paleolithic and Mesolithic site. Let us go for a virtual visit to this place and enjoy this heritage. Life of early man was transformed with discovery of fire. It is believed that one day accidentally he discovered fire while rubbing two stones. Then in no time he began to use fire as a source of light, to roast meat and to scare away animals. It was the first step of man towards progress. Gradually, man progressed further in the Middle Stone Age and New Stone Age. He learned to rear and domesticate animals, grow crops on their own, and this probably made them settle down in front of the water sources.